And now you know, Brian and Kim, that all the bitted bat foremen, the All-American and the Robo Knight will ever do, and Bernard and the All-American Attila will lie. They just lock it all up and do the same routine, which has always been the debate out here. But like I said, it's been discovered before. But that's all Perlita and Dave and Ellery and the Episcopal Churchman and the Indian woman, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Morgan's, Doug Kings, Elton, Don. Will ever do will live a lie. The black. Sorry, Joe. When Robo Knights you never wear. I told you it belonged to kids. But that's all Karen and them do. Lock it up when we're caught. Blah, blah, blah. It gets so pathetically old. So, you can defy my friends and, Perlita, you supposedly are the greatest, but you're mass murderers per Pickett Street through Megan Street multiple times. So, if you really like that thing, the Antilla man, you guys will have to deal with their rancid stink pretty much forever because they live in denial. And again, the Navy and them, like I said, I'll stick with my old friend when we were out here when it was cooler and those chicks were different. Too bad they get in the bitted bat foremen get in the way, Black Man, Robo Knight and the bitted bat for Red Randy and all them. If you didn't want to be carny and country and western and ghetto life, guys, you shouldn't have tubed it. So that's what happens because it was very much different out here one time. And when that thing came, the oyster cracker man and experimentator man came up from the south in his inbreeds and down, entering into people's lives, he wasn't too correct with his math. So Bernard and Perlita, your business is a fraud. And because it had relied when it was working more than just on you, Perlita and Bernard, it was mostly female. And it smelled a lot better. But, Robo Knight, then you guys could assert and lock things up and do the whole thing again. But Brian let everybody know that's pretty much all Karen and Perlita and them will ever fucking do. So they live in denial. But like I said, they're trying to fight people who actually have watched their wars through decades. And they're probably starting to find out that it was completely worthless. So Dave, they're doing it for you, spoiled boy, and getting you all prepared with Bernard and all them and the techno and everything you guys stole. And because like I said, there's guys out here that did it for a living, and it was a lot more fun, and it looked a lot different. But I'm telling you, David, if they bring him back and you guys got a deal, the four of you got a deal with him, I'm telling you, David, the amount of disrespect from you, Dave, and the Negroes, Perlita, Robo Knight, Ghetto Life Bernard, and Ellery's 61 Amphibious Spaceman, because Amphibious Spaceman and Robo Knight, you don't know him. Trust me, the amount of disrespect, Perlita and Bernard, from your team and your Negroes, they're not going to like you too much, especially when you guys stink and commit murder and lie and profess a color belongs to you, several of them that actually belong to children and you're grown adults. So trust me, Bernard, they're getting you prepared with the spoiled boy and Perlita, but in the future, you're gonna look dumb as fuck.